Hello everyone and welcome to my Python coding video. In this video I'm going to be demonstrating some basic Python functions. So first off I'm starting with a comment, and comments in Python begin with a hashtag, and the program just ignores them, and it's useful for explaining what your code is actually doing, so that'll help. So I'm just putting the company name in now, which I've made up, and then I'll follow with the accounting period, which is 2022 to 23. Now these are string variables, and in Python text they must go inside quotation marks. So the next thing I'm going to do is the float variables. Which are all in G, Great British pounds. The revenue, which is 1.5 million. And then I'll do the expenses, which are 1.2. So this is me just defining the financial values. There we go. Now you can use underscores in large numbers to make them look more readable, but I've not done it in this case. Now I'm doing the Boolean. So Boolean can only return true or false values. I'm trying to concentrate a wee bit because I've only got 5 minutes to do this, but we should get it done. So the next bit is display values and data types. So this is just where we're going to use the print function to print off all the values, like the company name, and then next will be accounting period, then revenue, then expenses, then whether or not we'll be using that Boolean to say whether or not the company is profitable or not. So what the print function does is it just displays the output to the screen. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard in the background, it's pretty loud. I'm also using the type function, as you can see, which just tells us how Python is storing each variable in the memory. And that's important because different data types behave differently. Again, using the type function, just to tell us what the type of data is. So we've got revenue, and then after this we should print the expenses. And then we'll also use the type function. So we're using the print function to print the expenses, and then we'll use the type function to tell us what the data type of the expenses is. Again, always using quotation marks, commas. Again, there's the type function. So when I run this code, Python should display, if it works, Python should display each variable along with its type. So if it's string or text, it will be str or float, I think, for decimal numbers, or boolean if it's boolean. So we'll run this here in a second and see if it works properly, which it should. Again, type function is profitable. Make sure we're using underscores. So we're just going to run this now, and we can see that it works. So thank you very much for watching, and take care.